Hi Pisces, welcome to your Pisces exclusive daily reading. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. It's a new channel. My main channel is Advice to Think Twice. This is a Pisces exclusive, so if you have Pisces in your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, your Venus, any other significant placements in Pisces, this reading could be for you. You could be receiving some messages here. But yeah, just keep in mind the readings, while specific to Pisces, so we're narrowing it down. They're still general, okay? So take everything with a pinch of salt. And if something doesn't make sense, don't force it to fit. And yeah, let's see what's going on. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed. 7 of Pentacles. We'll see if it pops back out. And if you're coming over from Advice to Think Twice, thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate the love. All right, let's see what's going on in today's energy now. Happy birthday, Pisces. If your Pisces is February 27th, happy birthday. But again, the readings are timeless. So whenever you watch the video, that's when you're supposed to, because that's when it holds a message for you. All right, what's going on for Pisces today? What they need to know. So I'm still going to do a modified Celtic cross. And then I've got a couple of different ideas for spreads to try with you guys. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. Let me flip all the cards over. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy might be significant. Dealing with legalities. Courts might be significant. Important decisions could also be significant. Okay. So the situation, we have the World. In the challenge position, we have the Strength card. In the foundation, we have the 7 of Swords. In the recent past, we have the 9 of Cups. What's on the mind is the 8 of Cups. Okay, and what we can see happening today. Well, we have the Hierophant, the 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Interesting. Well, time is fluid and energy is energy. In some ways, it's similar to the reading we had yesterday, Pisces, so it can be a continuation of that energy. But, yeah, in terms of what's going on, so what I can say here, Pisces, is a decision has been made, okay? A decision has been made, whether this is to do with your love life, or it's to do with job situations or business opportunities or your studies or whatever. The problem was that someone was either dragging their feet, procrastinating, avoiding having to make a decision. It could be for fear of making the wrong decision. They weren't making any decision. Something happened with the 9 of Cups in the recent past that felt like it was a win, where I felt like, yeah, this is what I want. I found what I want, okay? But in order for you to get what you want, I feel like one cycle had to be closed out in order for you to have a new cycle here. And whoever the other party was, they were, like I say, procrastinating, not making a decision, afraid of making a decision, avoiding making a decision, and that just slowed things down, right? Someone was holding back, and that's the challenge here as well with the Strength card, Leo energy. Someone was holding back, and I feel like it's because they were afraid of making the wrong decision, so they weren't making any decisions. But the situation was such that there was, no one else could make that decision for them, basically. But the main situation that we're looking at here is a new cycle that's meant to happen, and the challenge is it has been held back. It has been delayed. It has been feeling like it's stuck, all right? So therefore, on your mind with the 8 of Cups, you're like, never mind, I'm done, I'm over this. I'm not gonna wait. This is something, it could be a situation where someone pays you a compliment, someone tells you they want to date you, but then they don't actually do anything about it, right? Or it could be a situation where someone's giving you praise at work and they're telling you, oh my God, this job's coming up. I'm gonna put you forward for it because you're awesome, right? And then the job comes up and nothing happens. They're holding you back in some way, right? So it's the initial, yeah, this is happening, I have a shot at this, but then it's held back. It's held back, okay, due to someone procrastinating or avoiding having to make a decision. So therefore, you're in a situation where you're like, you know what? never mind. Maybe it's not what I thought it was, right? I thought it was the Nine of Cups. Maybe it's not. That's okay. But that just means I need to turn around and go find that Nine of Cups, right? So in your mind, you're done with the situation. You're not waiting on it. You don't have any hopes for it. You're like, that's it. I can't do this, okay? Not to mention, you're thinking, I don't even know what's going on there with Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, sorry, but something's not quite right, you know? Something's not upfront, something's not transparent, or someone. And whether they are doing this intentionally or not, it looks like they're playing games, right? And to you, it's like, nah, just no. Now, what you can see happen, we do have the Hierophant with the Five of Cups and the Two of Cups. Now, when I see the Five of Cups and the Two of Cups in a reading, it definitely talks about potential reconciliation, or something coming back around, or something coming to make peace, okay, where something fell apart before. But you see in the Five of Cups, you still have that Two of Cups standing right behind her, which talks about the fact that there's still something there, something could still be salvaged or saved. And then when you see the Two of Cups next to the Five of Cups, it just reinforces that's that Two of Cups there, okay? It reinforces the fact of someone made a decision, potentially to end one commitment, leave one commitment, job, contract, responsibility, and to come towards you, okay, with the Two of Cups, to offer you this new cycle that you had a glimpse at, and then it's like it was taken away, or nothing else was happening. But yeah, I get that the issue was, the reason why it was so slow was because someone was under contract, or someone was in another commitment of any kind, or someone was bound to something, someone else, I don't know, okay, it's to do with rules, tradition, family, commitments, marriage, contract. Again, I've said that enough times, and it was a big one, right? With the Hierophant, it was significant. It wasn't something they could just pick up and leave. So with the Seven of Swords, they really had to figure out for themselves if that's something they really want to do, because it would have caused, and it is causing potentially for them, or vice versa, if this applies vice versa, some upheaval, okay, with the Five of Cups. Like, people are leaving them, or people are angry with them now, or this is just, they have to, something that has been familiar to them for a long time is now changing, okay, with the energy of the Five. And it's not easy. It was a big move, and that's why they took so long to, like, do back and forth, right? King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, yeah, look, see, and Two of Wands. With the Hermit, yeah, someone was in a different collaboration, in a different partnership of some sort, okay, and they had to cut that out. They had to separate themselves from that in order to pursue you. You represent the new, okay, but they already had something that they were involved in that they couldn't just pick up and leave, okay. It involved legalities, it involved contracts, it involved talking to solicitors, it involved going to the courts, it involved big changes, basically. It was one decision, but it came with a lot of changes potentially, okay. But yeah, what you can see coming, whether that happens today or a couple of days from today, remember, just give or take, because energy is fluid and we're not all of us exactly in the same place at the same time dealing with the exact same thing, so just keep it in mind. But what is happening is, what you thought you could have here, you still can, basically. And someone is doing what they need to do. Someone's doing the right things and setting the right things in place and removing what needs to be removed in order to be able to offer you this, okay? Whether this is going on in your love life, in your job situation, with your studies, in your family dynamics, whatever this is, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. And with these two major arcanas here as your main situation and the challenge, again, that just confirms the fact that there was a lot involved, okay? There were a lot of strings attached to this person. It would have taken time, no matter what they decided and when they made that decision, it still would have taken time, because I do feel like this is someone who kind of knew what they wanted to do, but was intimidated by all the changes they would have to be making in order to take action on their decision. Does that make sense? But this isn't someone who was confused about what they wanted to do. They knew they wanted to offer you this. They knew they wanted to offer you this, not someone else. But it's when they started to look at, okay, what would I have to change, wrap up, walk away from, cut ties with, in order to be able to do that. That's when, with the Strength card, they started having second thoughts, and they went, well, you know what, I need to better make sure that this is what I really want before I take that step, before I submit that paper, before I hit send, before I have that conversation, because I need to be sure that's what I want, because there's no turning back. Okay, it's that kind of a decision. Okay, that kind of implications. But yeah, what you can see coming, Pisces, there will be communication, and they will tell you what they've been dealing with. They will tell you all about this, okay, and make you an offer that you both wanted to see happen. But for a while there, it seemed like it was one-sided. For a while there, it seemed like you were the only one interested in this, and they were not going to work with you. They were not going to meet you in the middle. They were not going to reciprocate, because they were in this other commitment or responsibility, okay? But Pisces, that is what I have for you today. Let me know how you resonate with the reading. If you do, let me know what's going on here. But yeah, definitely new partnerships are being formed, or, you know, that's the option. But I do see that, you know, this is very much mutual. It really is. You weren't wrong about that. So you want this person, they want you. You want this job, the company wants you too. Okay, it's a mutual, it's a good blend here. And you have been kind of pulled towards each other. Like I say, there was this big wrap up that had to happen in the middle. Okay, and it's big. There were karmic lessons involved. There were, you know, or there's just a lot of legalities. Take the messages as they resonate, as they make sense to your situation. But it was complicated, basically. Okay, but yeah, this person's cutting out the complications, and they're freeing themselves, and they're coming your way. They're coming your way, Pisces. So they've made up their mind. They know what they want. They always knew what they wanted. They're a little bit intimidated by all the changes they had to make to get it. So they had to be sure that's the kind of person you're dealing with. So they know what they want, and now they're going to come after it. Okay, what they want is you, and they're going to come your way because they want to see what this partnership with you could do. Okay, they just want to see what it could be. Okay, because you feel it could be something great. They feel it could be something great. A good move. All right. So Pisces, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that it makes sense. Looking forward to your comments. Okay, let me know how you resonate with the reading if you do. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you again for those of you who have already subscribed. I really appreciate it. And if you're interested in readings for all the signs and you don't know, my main channel is Advice to Think Twice, and there's readings for all the signs over there. All right. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.